Hi guys, it's Saf and welcome back to my channel. I really wanted to do this video. It's literally just an update again of life after uni, but 6 months on. So if you haven't seen my first video, you can watch that. I'll leave the link up there. And I basically just kind of tell you my immediate feelings of how I feel about graduating uni and being like thrown into this pandemic world right now. And I just watched it back now and it's so interesting like watching it back 6 months later. I was kind of like struggling with the fact that I wasn't a student anymore. 6 months later from that video, I don't feel that way at all, which is good. So I'm like over it. I'm not a student and stuff and I feel fine about it. I don't really think about it at all now, which is nice. And the whole thing before as well of me thinking like, you know, this life is in your hands, like you have to make it now and like do it not on your own but kind of on your own, not in the same way as academics like helping you and things like that. I don't feel that way either of feeling worried about that. I kind of feel like it just is what it is. A couple of days before this I would have said something a bit different. So before, what I would have kind of said is I felt really good. I felt really good, really motivated. I felt so motivated. I was trying so hard with like this channel and with social media stuff of Instagram and TikTok now I started and just going for it really for the last couple of months. But now I've just kind of burnt myself out and I've like yesterday I was kind of feeling a bit down of just thinking, what am I actually doing with my life? Like what is the career that you actually want to do? Yeah, so I was just thinking about that a lot because I do, like I'm just gonna put out there, I do want YouTube to be a career. That would be amazing if it could. But for me, I want to think about plan B if it doesn't. And even for the meantime of YouTube while I'm doing this, to be doing other things. So I was kind of thinking yesterday, like, damn, if my dreams of this doesn't work out the way I want it, what am I gonna do? What is the thing that you want to do? Yeah, so I've just been kind of thinking about that recently. That's just the main thing I've been thinking about. It's this pandemic that's been making me think a lot more as well of what to do in the meantime that's still safe. So the idea is basically what I was kind of searching for is teaching assistant roles. I kind of thought of something that I would really enjoy and would feel like I'm helping in a way, and I kind of thought I felt that with kids. Like kids are really cute, they're really sweet, and I'd love to be able to like help them and stuff in school. So I was thinking of primary schools because I don't think I could hack high schools. Like I remember high school for teachers, like I'd be one of those teachers crying if kids were like that mean to me. So yeah, I didn't want to go down that route, but I kind of thought that maybe primary school would be better. They're much smaller and like, you know, and they're cuter as well. High school kids are not cute. I did that route, so it's interesting. Obviously 6 months ago I didn't have that job, but then a couple of months after that, when schools opened in September, I managed to get a job. So I was working as a teaching assistant for, I think it was quite short to be fair, it was like a month and a half, but that was like a mess because I was working through an agency and they were taking a huge chunk of my money where I was like, this is not even worth it. This is like below minimum wage at this point kind of thing. Oh yeah, it's like after I quit, then there was a national lockdown for like 3 weeks. I just felt really confused of what should I do? Should I try and still be a TA and like go with the kids and stuff, but like safety wise it's not the best obviously because you have to work with these kids and they could be asymptomatic and things like that, and I live with my mum and I just wouldn't want to give anything to her. So that was like a big concern of mine. It's like, do I really want to go into a career right now of where you do have to be very hands-on, and with the kids social distancing isn't a thing. Like it's so hard to do that. The kids that I was teaching were in year 2, so they're 6 to 7 years old. Like, you know, it's really not a thing when you have to help them. You have to be very hands-on. I thought, okay, you know what, I'll wait, and you have 2 weeks Christmas holiday. So I decided to just start again in January, like this month, of searching for a job. But now we're in January and we're in a lockdown for months and months and we don't even know when the end date is yet. I'm just like, ugh, like I don't know what to do again. And I'm just kind of thinking maybe I just use my degree and actually go into finance and doing that, because at least it will be online and stuff. So yeah, I'm at this stage right now where I have grown a lot in 6 months of how I feel, and I feel so much better than then. I do feel confused, but at least it's like concentrated on what am I going to do right now? It's kind of like that. And a lot of things are going to be happening this year of change for me, like moving and things like that, which I'll bring you guys along in when that happens. I think it's kind of like March time. Yeah, and then even that with me moving, I'm kind of like, well, is there a point of me trying to get the TA job now if I'm going to be moving? But when I did do the TA job, I actually loved it. Like I loved it so much. The kids were so sweet. Like if I think about it now, like I'll probably miss them. Like they were so funny, so much like you just constantly laughing at them because they just come up with the wildest thing. And the people that I worked with were so nice as well. I loved them so much. I was actually really sad that I had to leave that job. I was kind of thinking of trying the TA route to see if I want to be a teacher. But I don't know if I actually want to be a teacher, because it is a lot of work, like a lot of work. And when you're dealing with like kids and their lives, and it's like this is what's gonna help shape them for the rest of their life, it's a lot of pressure. And I don't know if I'm okay with how much pressure that is, but I'm happy that I found another passion of like being a TA, like a huge passion that I definitely want to do on the side at some points of my life, and which is great. And it's great because you can do that at any age as well, which is sick too. I'm so thankful though that I do get like some money from YouTube, so at least it's something. Like obviously I'm not going out at all because it's lockdown, so I can pay for little things that I need now and contribute to this house of like living wise and stuff. It's not like full rent that I contribute here, by the way, it's just like a tiny bit. I was thinking maybe I could do like another update of this in another 6 months time, so it's like a whole year since the first one, and that'll be interesting to see where I'm at in June. God knows where I'm going to be at in June. Hopefully I'm like sorted out the job front in June, fingers crossed. But yeah, that's the update. Feel a lot better. Obviously cleared the bag and cleared all my uni stuff away, so everything is sorted now. So yeah, it's pretty calm, to be fair. I am feeling in a much better place for sure. So yeah, I hope you guys are feeling in a better place too. If you've come from the first one, you kind of related to what I said on that one. I hope you kind of feel similar to me of like feeling more settled and stuff, like still probably maybe a bit confused, but still like a bit more settled than the beginning. Comment down below how you're feeling and stuff. What's your updates? Yeah, and I don't feel like a dead fish anymore. If you guys watch that, I feel way more in control of my life right now, which is sick, because I didn't feel that for a while, which isn't nice. Like I am a bit of a control freak. I like feeling somewhat in control, and I do feel that much more. And I think with all the change that's happening and moving and stuff in a couple of months, I do feel like good of like, oh my gosh, there's change, that's exciting. And I feel like I want to give you guys another quote. What is a good quote? Since I gave you a quote in the first one, I wanted to end with another quote, and this quote, which I really like, it says, "The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now." And I really like that because I feel like that resonates with me a lot when it comes to YouTube. Yeah, because like I would just kind of used to think, if only I just started YouTube earlier, and if I just did that then, back in the day when like less people were doing it in like 2014 or whatever. But it's just kind of like, you can think that all day, but that's not going to help you now. That doesn't mean you can't start now. But people like to say like the market's saturated, and yeah, sure it is, but that doesn't mean that you don't start and you don't do the thing that you want to do, you know? And everyone's different. Not every YouTuber is the same, has the same personality, has the same looks, or like whatever. You can have your own twist on things, and you can like, just you being you and the way that you talk and everything and your own experiences makes you different and makes you unique. And I just kind of feel like, you know, that's why I think it's just such a sick one. So if there's anything you want to do, like a passion project of yours or like a hobby or whatever, just do it. The second best time is now, so you may as well do it, you know? Like, yeah, I don't know, yeah, I just think it was a good one. I feel like a lot of people could probably relate to that, of feeling like, oh, it's too late to do that thing, or I'm too old now, or I'm not whatever, but literally now is the time to do it still. I hope you like that one. Yeah, I love doing these chatty videos. I feel like it's so nice. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please give it a huge thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.